48 hours into my beginner's restart series, and here we are. The casual power creep is going well, so I've gained another 100k in power, making me up to 200k. The power breakdown is pretty unexciting. Commanders and troops, of course, is the bulk. I've not done I've done a tiny bit of research speed ups, but only been using the time given by the game. Building, I had progress because I wanted that third march, and of course the more you progress your city hall, the better your daily rewards are from the daily events, daily objectives. Let's have a little look though at the next thing we're going to see. So you'll see I've changed to Germany. The reason I've changed to Germany is so that my AP recovers quicker. I've also progressed my VIP to 5 again, so my action points recover quicker. That's because the Lohar event has started, and I don't barbarian chain. I just clear my AP the old-fashioned way. Where's Lohar? There we are. But this event is really, really important. I can't stress how important this event is. For the Barbarian Chainers, this event will slingshot your account into a massive lead. But even for players that don't grind in that way, it's still a really important event. But let's open up a few necklaces. And as I've mentioned hundreds of times in my videos before, let's look at the rewards. We've got gems, we've got speed ups, we've got arrow resistances, we've got wood, lots, and we've got lots of food. But what we have not got is any stone. So if you look at my materials at the top here, you'll notice I've got a stone imbalance where I have been concentrating on getting my amount of stone up. I'm also out, whilst I'm not killing Lohar, I am out gathering 1, 2, 3 on stone. You need to address this imbalance as it's happening, or you'll become a really annoying person that's asking for stone in Alliance chat. Plan well and look after yourself. Now we're going to talk about alliances. So this alliance here is my support alliance. It is a sleeper support alliance. What does the research look for like? We're not building out flags, so we are doing Together We Rise and construction and technology. The reason we're doing this is because we've not got lots of pay-to-play players. Together We Rise is fantastic for giving free speed ups. Once it's at its maximum, 120 seconds on top of every help. It might not sound a lot, but every time you get 15 helps, that's an extra half an hour speed up. Although you don't see the speed up in your bag, I assure you it's the equivalent reward. We're also going to progress City Hall construction, which again is the same as getting speed ups, but it just reduces the cost of the buildings. The main alliances won't be concentrating on these yet. They'll be concentrating on architecture and, of course, greater alliance to get more people into the alliance, but that's not a problem for us. Now, I've gone for really a progress hub. What I could have done is if I wasn't using my name Logic Bank on this account, me and the people that are sleeping with me on this project could have just pretended to be a new alliance, put the center fortress into the middle of the map or in between a few sanctums and connected them. But I don't want to do this. I don't want to look like I'm trying to take from this kingdom. I will connect this sanctum if no one else does, because but then I will offer out rewards to perhaps the strongest alliance in this zone. But what I'm going to try and do now is my farms will stay in the support alliance, and they will farm alliance coin on slow build flags. We've already got 1.2 million in the bank, and they will then eventually fill the shop up with this item here, the passports, which cost 100k each. I don't want to fill it up yet because I may have to be building out some flags. I've also got to build out those slow build flags, but that is the plan for this small alliance. What's going to happen is today I'm going to try my best to win the donations reward. One of my farms beat me yesterday. That's how badly I did. But I'm on 8k now, so there's a chance I'm going to get a good score today. Then after midnight, I will try and join a little alliance. Perhaps someone who doesn't know who I am, and try and get a few Sanctum rewards, because it's a nice boost to the account. But I'm not going to go crazy, and I'm certainly not going to try and join one of the top alliances. I did have a little chat with one of the leaders of this kingdom. He was really kind to me and said obviously if I could get my power up, I could perhaps join them, but I'm not going for the Hidden Lotus, so it's unlikely I will meet their power requirements. And in my opinion, or for the content I make, I'm going to try and keep out of the top alliances, because it's unfair of me to try and take too much rewards from a kingdom I don't plan to stay in. And I certainly don't want to upset anyone. A little note on if you do upset somebody, my account at the moment is in a great position in that I am completely in control of this alliance, which means, if you didn't know this, if you were being chased or attacked or considered a rogue in a kingdom, all you need is a flag that's unconnected and you can put all of your troops into it and they will be completely safe. Oh, I don't know what he's doing in there, but anyhow. They will be completely safe overnight, or when you're offline. It's even better than a power shield, especially if your resources are below, although my stone's a little high at the moment. If your resources are below, it's better than a power shield because it doesn't cost a peace shield. And if they do attack you, they just die on your walls and there are no troops. They die on your watchtowers and there are no troops in your city. Right, so that's about alliances. We've talked about power. We've talked about the Lohar. I've told you that I've swapped to Germany. Swapping to Germany is obviously a little crazy, because usually you should be China. I have to admit, I am struggling with what I'm trying to do here. Keys have just been awful. I've just got my second epic commander, and I only have 3 of the people I'm interested in using in my Sunset team. I don't even have City Keeper. That's how badly my keys are going. But c'est la vie, that's the game. We can't change that. Let's have a little look now. We've done alliances. Let's have a look at expedition. Again, with Joan leading, I am struggling. I would hope to be at least 3-star up to 19 at this point. But the reality is I just don't have the firepower. And I really, really need Joan's 3rd skill to make her viable. So her 4th skill, which is her damage skill. So she's very, very weak until she's got that. But once I've got that normal bonus to normal damage, and then mix her with Tommen's extra damage there, extra attack there, I will hopefully have a march that can at least do something in expedition. I might have to switch out to Baybars, just so that he's doing a bit of skill damage, although that's only 300. So, that's the update for today. I hope you're enjoying this new series. Thank you for everyone that's joining me. Oh, don't forget the map. What are we on? 10%, not moved forward a lot. But like I've said before, until I've got this to my 3rd march, I don't overdo scouting because I'm a bit lazy like that. And I've got 20 days to do it. So no need to go crazy there. Helps are going well. Let's just check here. So on the main event line, I'm at the light cavalry. The reason I'm not going to start that is because I do it overnight. Let's have a little look in speed ups. So I'm doing quite well for speed ups. I'm not overusing them. Usually I would have used all of my training speed ups to try and progress. Expedition, but I haven't on this account because I don't want to suck out all my resources. I want my farms, rather than my farms to get to 11 and just have to support me, I want my farms to get to 16 and get their own passport. So I am having to play in a slightly different manner where I can't make that demand on the training speed ups or use the resources I need for those training speed ups to get the progress in expedition. But speed ups are looking quite good. I'm hitting the courier station 4 times a day, as you should. Where is it gone? There it is. Obviously concentrating on speed ups and resources, and then anything free. I don't really have the resources at the moment to progress or get the boosts, but I'm not worried about that. As I say, I'm taking it easy on this account. Of course, if you go for the Hidden Lotus, you should be looking at least 400 and something power today, 420, 430,000 power, which is a big ask. But I'm having a bit of a holiday here, although looking after the number of farms I've tried to start is a bit of a nightmare in itself. And of course I want to clear their AP onto Lohar, which again really needs the 3rd March to make that more effective. Thanks for watching, thanks for following, that's all for today.